Hi there. Today, I would like to tell you about how and why Wendy's Roast Me campaign was so successful, as well as how they've continued to improve it into the modern day. But first, we must answer these three questions. How did Wendy's TikTok campaign compare to their Twitter campaign? What made the Roast Me campaign so successful? And can we apply anything from this campaign to others? To answer these questions, I began collecting data. I went through 100 of the official Wendy's hashtag National Roast Day posts from their latest year, 2023. I looked primarily at their number of likes, comments, and shares, as well as the top 10 comments on each post. In addition to this, I compared these metrics on their announcement day to various announcement days in the past on Twitter. Here's what I found. When comparing Twitter and TikTok's announcement day performance, TikTok easily cleared Twitter in every category. TikTok had a staggering 363,000 likes, whereas Twitter had an average of 53,000. In terms of comments and shares, TikTok had 15,000 and 21,000, while Twitter had 9,000 and 7,000 respectively. These numbers do show that the transition to TikTok was highly profitable in terms of metrics, but don't be fooled. There is still another aspect to be considered. During my research, I reviewed the top 10 comments of each of these posts on TikTok and categorized them into the four most common themes that I could find. If you will direct your attention to the pie chart, you will notice that the majority portion in dark blue is general displeasure. These were comments such as, and the crowd goes mild, or and the crowd goes home, just generally showing their disapproval of the content. The second largest portion, Twitter better, consisted of comments expressing that they wished for the kinds of roast found on Twitter to come back. The section in green is Wendy's fell off. These comments showed great displeasure in the brand itself rather than the content, generally dissing the brand and not really referring to the roast at all. And finally, the portion red is for one dedicated user who consistently commented, "Fire your marketing team" on almost every post. As we can see, the metrics may be better, however, users seem to have vastly more negative opinions about the campaign. The leading theory on why TikTok users are generally more disappointed is due to the app's more restrictive content guidelines, which may have influenced their kinds of roasts that they did and maybe made them feel that they needed to be a little more family friendly in that regard. If you would like to learn more about this topic, I highly recommend looking at the articles featured in the acknowledgments section. I provided QR codes that link directly to the articles for your convenience, so please go and check them out if you are so inclined. With that being said, I would like to say that the main conclusion that we can draw is that when companies engage with their audience in a personal way and in the format that best suits them, success can be expected. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.